Yeah, yeet.
Well, still trying to figure this out. Welcome back to another episode of Nickel for Your Thoughts. Very special episode today. It is actually our first episode where our videos are recorded. So I guess the plan is I'll record the audio from Craig and upload that onto Spotify, but the video will probably be up later because I have to figure out how to edit it. But yeah, for those of you who have never seen us before, who are strictly audio listeners, I'm Mike. This is what I look like. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. I'll go first, I guess. I'm Anthony. What's up, my peeps?
What up, guys? Sarav.
All right, I'm Pat.
Yes, sir. So
There we go.
yeah, this is the group. This is
Our
the
faces.
this is what we look like. I tried to dress up a little bit. I see Anthony and Patrick are matching.
White.
Yep.
That's funny. That would have been a good transition into what our episode is gonna be about later. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Doing
Man,
all
I'm
right.
tired today.
Hanging in there.
I hear you, man.
So tired.
Mike, you're recording your screen, correct?
I am recording my screen. I'm recording the entire what's it called? Discord screen.
Right. So who's at the bottom row for you?
Craig.
Craig and
Yeah.
just Craig?
Yeah, so it's two people on top, two people in the middle, and Craig on the
Oh.
bottom.
You know, you could turn Craig off and just have it be like a 2x2.
But
I
he's
can
number
turn
5.
Craig off. How do I
Bro,
take Craig off?
is
If you go
essentially-
into the top corner, you show non video participants, and you can uncheck that box.
Oh
No,
yeah.
look at that!
Leave it.
Look
He's
at
number
that.
5. He's number 5.
I
He's
know,
he's
come
here in
on.
spirit. He's
Yeah.
here in spirit. It's fine.
He's the C in nickel.
He's the
That's a good one. Yo, is it me or did it snow for you guys today?
It
It's
did
snowing
not
right now
me.
for me.
It is,
It's
right?
snowing where you are?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably too dark for me to look.
It's not snowing. That's
Right.
weird. It's snowing for both of you, and then I'm like dead center between you two, and it's not snowing.
Yeah. And I guess if it's going south, then it should hit Mike soon, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Not right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still
I
snowing
didn't know
for
it
you?
was supposed to snow.
I don't know. Let me open the window real quick.
thought it was supposed to snow later on this week. Weren't we supposed to have or didn't we already have a very nice day? Like 68?
Yeah, the
I-
other day was
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah. I think
6
Saturday's supposed
degrees.
to be like 66 or something.
Yeah, but it's gonna rain though.
Word.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, for me, it's raining. It is
Damn.
supposed
Knew
to be
that-
snowing right now.
Who knew
alright.
that Jersey had so much difference in such a small state?
Bro,
what I
come
can get.
on. I dropped my phone. Jersey, we are the armpit of the U.S., so of course we get the shitty weather.
I hate that. I have a friend from Florida, and she was just shitting on New Jersey. I'm like, okay, yeah, but you're from Florida. And she's arguing like, oh, but we have Disney. I'm like, okay. I couldn't come up with anything, but I know New Jersey is
Yes,
damn good.
flag.
Damn, she's good.
We have 3 flags.
That was my go-to. I was like, we got Six
Six
Flags.
Flags.
We have
and then
Six Flags, but
Jersey
Six
Shore.
Flags is everywhere.
Atlantic
Yeah.
City.
Mike, the situation.
We have we have the Jersey Shore crew,
Mhm.
the Guidos.
In all honesty, I think she's correct in completely talking shit about Jersey because the lowest it's gonna get for them this week is 69.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was our highest. Crazy.
I can't. No,
Crazy what 1,500 miles does.
I was telling her, I was like, well, you got to go to like Hoboken, Atlantic City, the shore over the summer. I
And, like,
could
you know-
not argue, but I think it's just the Jersey pride in me.
It has to be. Look,
Gotta
there's
be.
so many other states that have so much more than Jersey.
Yo, this
Like,
guy's
come
not
on.
real Jersey, man. Come on.
I
What's up,
know.
bro?
Get out.
California? California?
I do be wanting to move to Cali.
Oh, wow. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't say moving, but damn.
I guess
I mean,
we'll decide on our Cali trip if we're staying.
oh sorry, 1,200 miles to Miami,
Yeah, it's actually not a bad trip. Road trip there.
bro. I don't want to move to Cali.
No, I
Yeah.
drove there once. It's 24 hours.
Didn't you
Really?
take a
Yeah.
spontaneous trip there?
Yeah, it was like spring break, like one of the years we were in college, and like me and my friend knew other people were going, and it was like you couldn't like afford a plane ticket or like it was all booked. So we're like, let's just drive like right now. So we just like threw our shit together, got in the car, and went.
Was that when you went in your car?
No, I went to California in my car. This is my friend's car because I told him he owed me miles.
Oh.
I was like, we're not taking my car again.
That is a lot of miles. What,
Oh,
3K
yeah.
each way?
What's that?
It's all right.
Isn't it 3K each way, bro? Each way, that's
Yeah.
half of a
Each
year.
way?
Your car.
Yeah, oh, we gotta drive back too. Yeah, I probably put like 6,000 miles on the car in like a week.
Bro.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah,
you only
straight
stay there
to
for like 3
Vegas.
days?
Where,
Cali?
like, I was only
No.
there for a day. Like, I stopped at each place for like a day. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I think we're cross communicating things.
Okay, yeah.
You took a road trip to where?
I took I took 2 road trips. I took one to California to San Diego and one to Miami. So
Okay.
yeah,
Because I knew about the Miami one. I didn't know about the San Diego one.
yeah. I went to San Diego. Oh, like I stopped along the way in like Chicago and in Texas, like South Dakota and stuff. Um,
Wait, Texas?
Did you guys hear
yeah,
that?
yeah. On the way back, so I basically went in like a giant circle. Yeah, so I went through the top half of the U.S. to get there
Hmm.
and came down and then went through the bottom half on the way back.
Is it faster one way or the other? Or no?
No. It was just, you didn't want to see the same thing on the way back, like,
That's true.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's nothing to see in the
Right.
southern part of the country.
Dude, I don't in the northern part, like the Midwest, it's like nothing. It's all like sunflowers and the corn.
True.
Like,
Sunflowers and
Yeah.
sunshine.
hours to drive through South Dakota, it was all just corn and
I was gonna
sunflowers.
say.
Like, I can't do that again,
So
We
Mike,
could do
what's
it.
the Mike, what are we doing today in our podcast?
Yeah, so I actually one of my favorite I guess types of videos on TikTok is the am I an asshole ones. So basically they read off of these stories from Reddit and they just talk about it. It's always super interesting and I feel like I should have prepared myself for this. I know we just decided what we were going to talk about 5 minutes ago, but I wish we agreed on it earlier so I could read for a good one. But this is the first one I saw. It has a 4.2. I think that's a like. It's like an up
likes it?
arrow. I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
really
know
use
what
Reddit.
Upvotes, I think it's
That's
called?
an upvote, yeah.
It's an upvote. All right, so it's
Yeah.
4.2 thousand upvotes. So I'm hoping it's a good one. All right, so let me just read it. The title is Am I an asshole for saying it's my grandparents' fault I don't embrace my culture? All right, so here's the backstory. I, 16 female and half Korean and half German. However, I am white passing. I don't look Asian at all. I look 100% Caucasian. My mom was an addict. She and dad divorced when I was 2. Mom left for Germany and left me with dad. I am my family's greatest shame. My father is the firstborn son. His marriage to my mom was his rebellious stage, and while he could pretend he never married her, he couldn't pretend I don't exist.
Go Dad.
I am a reminder of his failure. He quickly married a nice Korean woman, and they had my siblings 12 female, 12 male, 9 male, and 7 male.
Pause. What?
What? Hold up.
Wait, hold on. When you say 12, you
said
mean like
it-
age, right?
Age,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are
Oh.
I thought you meant siblings.
Yeah, so did I at
Yeah.
first. I was like, whoa.
What were
So
the ages of the
funny.
siblings again?
I said, Mom, have you put in work? Sorry.
12, 12, 9, and 7.
And
So
she's
they had
16?
twins.
16, yeah.
She's 16.
Okay. Damn. Okay,
5
so
kids.
no, I
Alright.
It's the 12
All right, ready?
kids.
Growing up, we lived with my grandparents. They blamed all my bad behavior on my white side. I always heard things like, "We can't expect the white kid to behave," "rude, just like Westerners," etc. If my siblings did something bad and I was blamed as I was influencing them with my Western values and leading the nice Koreans astray. When Chuseok happened, it's a Korean holiday, I was never allowed to participate and was told to stay in my room. For most of my life, I tried to be as Korean as possible. I dyed my natural blonde hair brown, wore brown contact lenses to cover my blue eyes, etc. It didn't help that we lived in the rural area of South Korea and I was the only white kid for miles. The bullying was relentless.
It's crazy how like all of this like torture that she's going through.
Yeah, I feel like she should have started with the fact
No, I feel
that
like they should be
live
living in North
South
Korea.
Wait, what?
Oh.
What?
What?
I thought South Korea was always a nice place.
Yeah, they dance to Oppa Gangnam Style and
Oh,
Yeah.
watch
Culture.
all the K dramas.
But then North
Right.
Korea is like
BTS.
BTS.
Yeah. Can't forget out the hearts, man.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah. I threw him up. Yeah.
sounds like the family is all like a Kim Jong Un family member.
Yeah, they seem to be really racist.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like she's blaming her heritage on just people who are just being jerks to her. You know, like
Yeah.
you know.
Because, all right, from my experience with Asian culture is that they actually like they look up to Western culture. Like they wanna copy
The
Western.
thing is
They
though,
want to look like white people, like Caucasians.
yeah, but I thought we were Western culture and not Europe.
That we're both
Uh,
the United States and Western Europe. Yeah.
But
They're
Germany's not in
more
Western Europe.
Well, yeah, it's considered there. Well, Eastern Europe is more like the Soviets. You know, like the ex-Soviet
Yeah.
Union. Yeah.
Oh, I always thought Western culture was just like the U.S. because we are on the
Nah.
Western hemisphere of the Earth.
No, it's Western Europe, U.S., like Canada, Australia, like
Yeah, I think it's like supposed to be like westernized. that type of
Yeah.
culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Yeah,
what's
so I
what's
mean,
leading
what
us
I was
to?
saying is like one of the most popular surgeries for I think even for Koreans is like the eyelid fold. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Like
No,
if you don't, all right. So
no,
if
it's like I'm saying no, like they do that
yeah,
purposely.
yeah, like they put in a fold on their eyelids to look more Caucasian.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So
That's
like
interesting.
it's super insignificant, but like that's a really big deal. So I think I really don't know how I feel about this. Like it goes against what my experience. So all right, let's continue. The bullying was relentless. All right. My dad did nothing to help me. One time he tried to stand up for me. My grandparents said this, referring to me, is your fault. If you had married a nice girl, we wouldn't be dealing with this, while she was pointing at me. That was the first and last time he tried to stand up for me. When I was 15, my mom came to get me. She had gotten her life together and was clean. They couldn't hand me to her fast enough. The good thing is, I love my life in Germany. I love the culture and the people. I feel more at home in Germany than I ever did in Korea. I finally embraced my German side and stopped trying to be Korean. Recently, my 12 female sister died. I can't say I'm sad about it, as all my siblings participated in my mistreatment, so I never had a bond with them. Since she was the only girl and my stepmom can't have more kids, my grandparents and dad have been trying to reach out to me. They convinced my mom to send me there to visit for the holidays. When I arrived, they were shocked to see me with blonde hair, blue eyes, piercings, etc. I also refused to speak Korean, speaking only English or German. This
Hell yeah.
morning, my grandparents said how sad they are to see me turn my back on my culture. I exploded at them, cussing them out. I told them if they hadn't bullied me my whole life, I would be I'd be closer to my Korean culture. I said they don't get a do-over because my sister died. I said a lot of nasty things to my dad as well. My grandparents started crying and my dad had tears in his eyes, which shocked me because I have never seen them so sad. I feel kind of bad.
That's their fault, not her fault. So
I-
just because her sister died, all of a sudden, now that she's the only like female, like their only granddaughter, they're just gonna like take her in like nothing ever happened for the past 3 years. I think it was. Was it 3 years? 3 or 4 years?
I read, but I don't really comprehend what I'm reading sometimes.
Did it say she was 5 when her mother moved to Germany? And then she was 15 when she went back, so 10 years that she was in Korea, and it was just
When I
completely
was
mistreated for
15, my mom came to get me. So
Yeah.
she moved to
Germany.
Germany when she was 15. She's 16 now.
Yeah, so how old was she when her mom moved to Germany and she stayed in Korea?
They blamed us.
I think it was like at the
Where
start.
did they say that? Oh,
Wait, hold on.
when I
Hold
was
on.
2, mom left for Germany and left me with
Yeah,
dad.
that one.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So 13 years of
Yeah, I mean, at 2
mistreatment.
years old, you don't really
No.
retain much.
That makes sense. 12-year-old sister, 16-year-old. Yeah, 4-year difference. So what's the question? Is she the asshole or the grandparents the asshole? Which one?
Am I the asshole for saying it's my grandparents' fault I don't embrace my culture? I don't
Yes.
think it's
Oh
being an
no, she's not
asshole.
an
No,
asshole.
no, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think it's being an asshole, but I don't think it's really. You shouldn't blame them though.
No, you should. Well, I mentioned this before. Yes, yeah, it's not
For
their fault. It's
saying it's
also
my grandparents' fault I don't embrace my culture.
yeah, because I said it's the parents' fault, but then again, it's not like they did anything for you either, and it was like the grandparents that really pushed the whole like being rude and just like obnoxious to her.
Yeah. How is she supposed to embrace if she can't participate in the holidays?
That's
You
true.
know?
That's
Exactly.
And
absolutely.
also, like, how are you supposed to associate something good when they're just shitting on you
Mhm.
left and right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, culture. I said this before. Culture isn't something you're born into. It's something that you grow up with. Like I forget who it is, but he's a white rapper who grew up with I think he grew up in Compton, so like we
Michigan?
already know. No,
Yeah.
no.
Is this
It's talking about
Eminem?
Eminem because in Detroit. No, I forget who it is, but he grew up, I think, in Compton, California, and we already know what like that's like living there. And it's just like the mannerism is completely different. Like for him, he says like the N word, and he's white because he grew up in that culture. To him,
I
he's
get it.
not like there's a difference between
It's
race and culture.
normalized.
Yeah,
It's what he grew
like
up with.
race and culture are two very different things.
Hmm.
Race is what you're born to look like. Culture is what you're born to learn. So yeah.
Don't.
Hmm?
I mean, it's all. I think I agree with Pat. Like it's you can't really embrace something if you were who said that? Like if you were bullied your entire life for it.
It's kind of what I said, like, not being able to participate in the holidays, and like,
Yeah.
like imagine it being a holiday and you have to be in your room, and it's like, it's like it's hard to embrace, I guess.
Yeah, it's
You
kinda
know,
But
weird
like,
stuff.
can you blame your
Sounds like Harry Potter.
culture,
Not
your
gonna
whole
lie.
culture for it though? Because it's not your culture.
No, you're blaming
no,
the
no,
grandparents
yeah,
for not having the
Yeah,
culture.
I thought it was the grandparents. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah. So the question is, am I an asshole for blaming my grandparents for
I
not
don't think so.
embracing my
No.
culture? But I feel like you could still try to learn about your culture. You shouldn't have just thrown out, half of your what's it
No,
called?
the
Your
thing is though, she did try to learn it because she even dyed her hair black and wore colored
Yeah.
contacts.
I
She
agree.
tried.
Or brown, I
but,
mean.
like,
Yeah, she tried to embrace it and look, more more Korean, more Asian because is blonde even something that happens in Asian culture?
See, I don't know, man.
Blonde,
Wait,
blue
does
eyes?
blonde happen in Asian culture?
Yeah,
No,
blonde
but
hair,
like
blue eyes.
no.
I don't know.
it's
I mean,
not
I don't think so. No. I mean, it's different if you're talking about like ABGs who like
Mhm.
go to raves and stuff.
No, she tried. It's just the family just like denied her.
I don't know
That's
why
not
I
her
just
fault.
opened the
That's
first
their
one.
fault.
Yeah, and also I don't
Huh?
think there was any support system there too. Like the
Absolutely
none at
siblings
all.
were
Like
also doing it.
dad did not help whatsoever.
He stuck up for
Dad,
her once, and
grandparents.
that's it. And that was already right before she moved to Germany.
It was too late at that point.
Yeah.
I have a side note real quick. So Michael, you were talking about what are they called? iFolds that they were.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone saw that story about that guy from the UK who kind of did the opposite, like got the plastic surgery to look Korean.
Oh my god.
And like doesn't speak the language. Like I'm sure
What did he do?
he got plastic
I know,
surgery. Like he went to like
but like, what he have done?
his face. I don't.
Like,
I mean, if
his
you want to pull it
eyes.
up,
Like,
UK, right?
yeah. I don't know.
I
if
wonder
you
if
could
I
pull
can
it up and share it.
You can share
show.
your
Can
screen.
someone share their screen and show it? Because I don't think I'll be able to and continue recording.
Oh my
Did you
god.
find it? Did you find it?
CNN.
Oh my god. Think so? I'm sorry.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
horrifying.
Okay.
This is scary. This is very scary. And I don't even mean to be rude.
Let's see.
Oh, do I
Alright.
have to show like the
Oh.
You just gotta click watch stream.
Oh, I see. Wait.
non-video participants?
Like, that's way more than just eye folding. That's everything.
Oh,
Facial structure.
he kind of looks like what's his name? The guy with the makeup line.
James Charles?
Yeah.
Gross.
That's so messed up.
The
Okay.
guy
It's
with
got
the eyes
botched
removed.
because
Yeah,
this thing kinda got
we're done
botched.
with that. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
That's
How
not
could you?
happening.
Why the pink hair?
I'm deleting that off my history. That's horrifying.
I want to do another one that's actually good. Here.
No, I didn't want to pull it up again. Oh my god.
Right. So wait, hang on, real quick. Like, what was the consensus? So she was not an
She
asshole.
is not an asshole.
Yeah,
no.
she's
No,
not
she's
an
not
asshole.
an
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, what's the
Alright.
comments
Unanimous.
thing?
Unanimous.
What's the comments thing?
What?
Yeah, what does the
What's
comment say?
Yeah.
Oh. How do I get to the comment? Oh, it's right on. All right, hold on.
Scroll.
Is there like a comment thread? Is that how Reddit works? Like you keep commenting on one comment,
I
like
can't
you're going
find.
down.
Oh, I have to click on the comment.
There you go.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, but like this is a screenshot. Hold on.
What, the actual image? Shouldn't the comments be below?
Dude, I don't know how to use Reddit.
Okay, I'm pulling up Reddit.
They just send it the same link.
I don't use Reddit either. Like I
View
honestly
entire-
look.
Okay,
honestly,
wait, I got it. Ready?
Okay.
All right, so
Oh.
confused_turnip. from
Okay.
6 hours
Wait,
ago.
what? Oh, that's the username. Okay. I was like, what?
confused_turnip commented, not the asshole. You hit the nail on the head. They don't get to abuse you and exclude you from Korean culture for years and suddenly use you as a backup granddaughter now. Yo,
Yep.
that's so true.
Ooh, yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
Backup granddaughter, pretty much what it is. You know, they never once reached out to me when I left. Not one text from them or dad. Oh, that was the original poster.
Mhm.
Don't ever go back. Not the asshole.
I completely agree with the first comment. 100%.
I know the anger you're feeling is probably overwhelming, and that is very understandable. I have almost no sympathy for your family. There would be absolutely none, but I just can't not sympathize when someone loses a close family member. And
That's
how
true.
they treated you is absolutely disgusting. I am angry on your behalf. That being said, I can't help but feel a little sad for them too. Can you imagine living your life with such a lack of genuine love that when someone you're close to dies, you actually feel you can replace them with someone you dislike. What they're doing right now is displaying that they feel the same about beloved child that we all hold dear that they do about outcasts that we use as a scapegoat. How sad it must be to live life with that kind of lack of genuine love. I agree.
Wow, that got deep.
Yeah,
Okay.
wow.
So you guys remember how I was supposed to have the whole one quote thing per episode?
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I
Of course.
completely
I
forgot about
kind
that.
of have one that goes along with this.
Let's do it.
Sure. Let's
Yeah, let's
Okay.
hear it. Yeah.
Okay, but
It's like
just real
the-
quick, I looked up on Reddit, like I popped up Reddit too, and apparently Los Angeles School Board fires 500 unvaccinated employees.
Where?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
But they're a hot zone for COVID, I think.
True. All right, so I'm guessing this is a sentence I thought about on a drive home, and this is from 2019. So my quote is, "Live your life according to your ambitions, not everyone else's desires."
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was one of the ones I came up with.
I agree, man. Who is everyone else?
Like it could be anyone that influences you in any way.
My boss.
Yeah, your boss tells you to do something, and you don't want to, just say no. With a
No,
firm,
just say no.
strong voice. They will give you a raise right there on the spot,
Right there and then.
right there and then.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do that and then let me know how it goes.
It'll be a raise of negative salary.
on next episode.
It'll be a
follow up.
raise of negative your salary. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Starts doing the
Bro.
podcast full time.
Oh god,
We
2
need
episodes a
someone
day?
to manage the what's it called, the social media accounts. Unless you want to do the editing.
Could be done. Sarav do be having a MacBook.
Hey,
Indeed.
hey,
Fired.
Be having a
hey,
MacBook.
you know.
Yeah, this guy
you
got
don't-
has a MacBook before me and waits to
Listen, I
doesn't
might have a
offer to
MacBook.
record. What?
Listen, I might have a MacBook, but do I have the abilities to do it? Do I have the knowledge to do it? No.
Technically,
You think I do?
Well, technically, we
makes
could
two of us.
all edit the videos because
Yeah,
iPhones
you guys have
iMovie.
gaming PCs.
No, iPhones
Yeah.
have iMovie.
What?
Wait, what?
iPhones have iMovie.
They do?
Yeah. Apparently, I
Shows
mean,
how
they
much
used
I
to.
know.
I don't know if
I
they
feel
still
so
do.
bad for your hard drive. Storing on 1 hour.
I do have it, and I never deleted it.
Oh, I think I deleted
You delete it right now.
it. Yeah.
So I wonder if if I like do things on my laptop, will it then like transfer onto my phone?
I mean, I guess you email it to yourself.
No, that
Let's see.
depends. Wait, what are you
No,
trying to
because if
transfer?
it's like over iCloud, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing like if you're saving
iMovie.
stuff to the iCloud, it's available everywhere.
But that would be a
on-
lot easier on like an
iMovie.
iPad because like the phone
Yeah.
screen is so small.
Wait, you have an iPad, don't you?
I do also have an iPad.
Beautiful.
I
Wow.
am immersed in the ecosystem.
Wow. So Mike can edit 2 podcasts at once.
No, I'm actually using my iPad as a stream deck right now.
Oh, cool.
Make it halvesies.
What?
Split it in half. Half of it's gonna be Stream Deck, and the other is gonna be something else.
Multitask.
There you go. Don't
Play a
Androids
game
have
on
that?
one side and edit the video on the other side.
Don't Androids have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it on this phone. Like I used to be able to have like my text like on top, and then like I'd be doing something else on the bottom. Apple, if you're listening, get your shit together.
Word. We want multitasking. We probably won't use it, but we want multitasking.
Coming up on
If-
the
I'd
iPhone
use
20.
it.
If Samsung can do it, Apple could do it.
Wait, also, my coworker. One of my coworker is a very devoted listener. He's listened to every single episode, and he
Okay.
brings it up at work. Like he'll tell me, like last week he was telling me about how he listened to the episode where Sarah was talking about making the turkey, right? And he was like, He was like, "Yeah, I was listening to it in my car, and I heard him say that he was gonna cook a 15-pound turkey for 2 hours, and I was screaming at the radio, telling him that he was gonna kill his entire family." So,
So
he's
did the 2 hour cook time actually work?
No, it was way under temperature. It went up to like 4 hours.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what he
wow.
said. That's what he said. So when he listens to this, he's gonna be very happy to know that he was right.
I had
So-
the temperature probe in, and it was connected to the oven. And I told the temperature thing to go once it hits 160, that's when to stop. And it took well over 2 hours. So yeah.
Wait, but they have like the little plastic. I don't know if it's plastic. I don't think it's. But like you push it in and then you stick it into the turkey and it like pops up when it's ready. You could
Oh,
just
yeah,
use one of
I've
those.
seen that.
Never heard of that.
I think they
No,
sell
but
them at
my-
shop, right?
But my oven has like a thing where you put like a probe into the turkey and then you hook it up to the oven itself.
Fancy
And
turkey.
it'll
Oh,
cook.
fancy turkey. Fancy oven.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah, so it-
Bluetooth probes now.
Yeah. No, but this one literally connects to the oven, and once it hits that target temperature, it'll shut off.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I did. And
4
I was like,
hours
"Why is this
later, it was
taking that
supposed to be
time?"
done 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Does it
what I
turn the
realized.
oven off or does it like
Yeah, yeah.
slowly wind the temperature down so that it doesn't
No, it like completely shuts it off. Just like turns it off.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, it do be a
Yeah.
thick ass bird.
It was very thick.
Was it good? Was it dry?
All right. Actually, though, like when I cut into it, it's actually not that bad. It was slightly dry, just a tad dry.
Mhm. That's
But,
where the
like,
gravy comes in.
Yeah, that's where you touch it up with the gravy.
Yeah.
Like I see a bunch of people like injecting the
Broth.
yeah, the broth into the
Yeah.
turkey. That's
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
I feel like
is
that
it
dries
though?
it out even more. Because you're creating an entry point for steam and whatnot to exit.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just that section that becomes dry and everything else is moist.
You get like dry like
yeah,
strands.
what? I guess you could cook it in sections. That would be so it's not one giant turkey.
What did you have the oven set to?
Oven was like what 375?
I wonder how long it would take if you set the oven to 160.
Bro, that would take way too long.
Cause like that, I mean, like,
Slow cook it.
It'll
yeah.
Slow and
eventually come
low.
temperature.
The thing is, how long would it take to get to an internal 160 when the oven's only pumping out 160?
Well, no. Also, the thing is that you want like browning on the skin.
Yeah.
And whatnot. It would
That's
be
you
like,
just
broil
broil
it
it for like
after.
20
Yeah.
minutes.
that's true.
Broil it
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Should
you
we
know,
move
let me-
on to the what?
We could
Nah, never mind.
We could
I was
do
gonna say,
another one.
like have some mushy turkey.
Oh
But it would
god.
be fall off the bone tender though, so that is the thing. But anyways, yeah, let's continue to the next one.
This
Next Reddit
one,
post.
I had one, but I lost it because the Mac scrolls backwards, and because I'm using a mouse, it just jumps.
You
I
using the
lost it,
Mac?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm using the laptop.
the-
Ooh. Am I the asshole for attempting to get a family with kids evicted?
Wait, what?
Depends.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You guys
Did
want
they pay rent?
kids pay rent.
I don't know. I mean,
Kids
we're
got
trying to be
paid rent.
landlords. I think this will be a good one. It's short. All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for attempting to get a family with kids? I recently moved in an apartment complex, and next to me lives a family of 4. It's not even his
Oh.
building.
Oh,
okay.
He's a
Yeah,
neighbor?
yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yep.
Bad start. Bad start.
Right off the bat, yeah.
Okay. The parents with their 2 kids. The kids seem to be young. One is clearly a baby, and the older one is possibly under the age of 3. The family who apparently owns their own apartment and they don't rent. So the family of the neighbor owns the building and they don't pay rent.
Oh, okay.
Why would they pay rent? It's their building. Oh,
No,
it's their
no, no, yeah.
apartment.
Like was it family?
Oh no,
like,
no,
it
the
basically-
family also apparently owns their own apartment.
So the family that
Wait.
he's trying to get evicted, it's like a condominium complex where you can buy.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
condominium.
You don't rent
Oh,
out.
okay,
You
Yeah,
purchase
you
the
buy
prop-
it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
their kids play a lot all day long. Thankfully,
As
not
they
during
should.
quiet hours. Quiet hours are 10 p.m. till 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. till 5 p.m.
What?
Oh, maybe
Wait.
like homework time after school.
2 p.m. So probably like when after school when they come home,
Yeah.
it's quiet time until
Five.
business hours. Yeah,
This
until
guy's
after
already
business
starting to
hours.
sound like an asshole.
Yeah,
Right,
this is
right.
not in his favor right now.
Right.
But
bringing
they're
up
very
quiet hours.
loud. Yeah,
They're
right.
very loud, during non-quiet
What?
hours, like they normally
Yeah.
can be.
No, well,
Wait,
hold
like
on. No,
kids?
because he said
The
their
babies being
kids.
loud? Sorry.
Wow. Imagine a baby crying and screaming. gonna be
Wow.
me.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Why can't they just talk? Come on.
No, because the previous sentence is their kids play a lot all day long. Thankfully, not during quiet hours, but they're very loud, especially the oldest one. Yeah, the oldest one is under the age of 3.
It's like a 2-year-old.
It's
Come on,
terrible
man.
twos. There you go.
Yeah. But the baby, I think the baby is barely 1, cries a lot too. I don't know how they manage to keep them quiet during quiet hours, but the rest of the day it's a nightmare. I
the
try-
baby's on a crying schedule.
Yeah.
He cries from
Can you
from
really
9 a.m. to
complain?
2 p.m. and then he cries again from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah,
That's
can
why
you
it's
really
quiet hours?
complain if half the day
No,
you
get
get your
some-
quiet hours?
Get some mesh to put on the wall or something. Like, do some sound deadening or something around your apartment.
Move out, man. Come on.
Get more furniture. Because
How
by
does
getting
that-
more furniture, you
dampen the
absorb
sound?
noise. You absorb noise. That's why in an empty
It
room,
echoes.
that's, like,
But
an
isn't that
echoes.
from within?
It doesn't matter if the sound gets in; it has to still pass through the extra furniture and whatever.
All right.
So you were saying?
I don't know how they manage to keep them quiet during quiet hours, but the rest of the day it's a nightmare. I tried to leave a note on their doors to keep the
Oh.
kids from playing multiple times and ask them to do it out of respect for their neighbors.
The respect is already keeping them quiet during quiet hours.
Yeah, you
That's the
don't want the
respect.
kids to play. Like, this person
Yeah.
sounds like they should live in like an adult community.
Sounds like a
Right, like
Karen.
this senior center.
Put them in a
Like
home.
Right.
you are respectful if you follow the rules.
Absolutely.
Doing more than the rules, that's not being respectful. That's just being over the top nice. Or a
like
little too
they
kind.
live there too.
Yeah. Like you all follow the same rules. Why don't you start, like stripping or pole dancing during non-quiet hours? Make some noise, play some music, do whatever you want.
No, all right,
Karaoke.
listen to this next one. Listen to the next sentence. The mom knocked on my door and apologized for the noise, but said that they're kids and it's normal for them to play and be loud. And as long as they're quiet during quiet hours, she shouldn't be expected to tie them down on a bed to keep them quiet all day long. I
Is that
insisted
what
it's
she does on non-quiet
disrespectful.
hours? Is that what she does on non-quiet hours?
Right. Yeah, all day long is just a bit much, but
I mean, is
you
that
know,
what she does on quiet
yeah.
hours? Like,
Yeah,
After
during
10
quiet hours, she ties her kids up and
Yeah.
puts them in a
Yeah.
closet.
No, she has
Right.
a point.
All right,
She
10
has a
p.m.
point.
kids. Sorry.
I
Kids are just
absolutely-
being kids. I mean, you got to give them time to let off some
I
steam.
feel like we're a little biased here.
Right, yeah, none of us have children. You know?
No, but
No, I mean,
no, but
I
we're-
understand the headache
like,
if by living
yeah.
next to children and they're being loud, but
we're being
the rules
empathetic
are the
towards
rules.
the family with kids.
I mean, you
No,
also like
not
you
that. They're
know
just following the rules.
also you know that they have kids. Like you kind of signed up for it, knowing that they have kids.
Unless
Right.
they moved in after.
Oh, put that in the
But
comments.
regardless, the rules are rules. Start playing
They're
music on
following the rules.
non-quiet hours to drown it out.
I
Throw on
insisted
some
it's
headphones. Come on,
disrespectful.
there's so much
Get
you
some
could do.
AirPods. Get some AirPods.
There's so much
Noise
you could
cancel.
do to cancel the noise out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What I want to know is why do you need so much quiet time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's excessive.
Right.
Especially the 2 to 5. I've never heard of that.
2 to 5.
I mean, I get that because of, I guess, work culture.
Yeah.
Everyone's working from home. Everyone, has meetings until end of business, right?
And then after 2 is usually when kids get home from school.
Yeah, so I get that, implementing
Yeah.
that rule. But if you're upset that they're not being quiet outside of quiet time, Why do you need it to be quiet all the freaking time?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys,
um,
but I can't be alone in a quiet room with my thoughts for that long.
I mean, it's probably also because
Ooh.
they're not in school yet, so they're busy. They're allowed all day until 2.
What? All right, so this was posted 13 hours ago, so it is during school. Yo,
Interesting.
13 hours ago and it already has 13,000 upvotes.
That makes sense.
It's a lot of podcasts.
It's a lot
Wow.
of people who are on Reddit all day.
Bro, there
Yeah.
like I understand how you can lose time in Reddit. It's just starting it for me, I could never. But once you start and you start, scrolling through Reddit, you don't stop.
Do you have
You
a
can
Reddit?
no. What
Can you make
Wow.
a Reddit for our podcast?
Ask me
But it's not
Wait.
social media though. This is a forum.
I might actually have a Reddit.
Reddit has 52 million users every day.
Wow. Whoa.
That's so
Wow.
much traffic. Wow.
I do have a Reddit.
52 million. Yes, Reddit.
I've had a Reddit for a year now. My username is popular-campaign 9618.
Everybody go follow him.
I never made my own username. Mike, did you finish reading it?
No, I don't know where I ended.
You left off after the lady coming to the door.
Yeah, he like left a note.
Oh.
on the door.
He
I
left a note and she
insisted
came to the
it's
door.
disrespectful. All right, so I insisted it's disrespectful, but she said that if I have a problem with kids making noise, I should rent an apartment on a complex that does not allow children, and that there are many complexes like that in our area. She also suggested me some. I thought it was ridiculous of me to be the one to be told to move out instead of them trying to be more respectful. I contacted my landlord and asked if I can do something to evict the family. He said that's not possible since they comply by the complex rules and they also own their house and that legally there's nothing I can do. I was complaining about that to my sister and I told her that I told her what my landlord and the mom of the apartment next door told to me, but she apparently agrees. She apparently agrees with them and says I'm the asshole for attempting to have a family evicted
Yes.
when they did nothing wrong to
100%.
break the rules.
100%. Yeah. Bro, even your own blood and skin is
Yeah.
telling you you're an asshole.
Yeah,
Mm.
this is a
It was an easy
yes for
case.
me. Yeah, this guy's an asshole.
Man, we need
Check
a
yourself before
controversial
you
one.
wreck yourself. This is not
Okay.
controversial.
Yeah, we need
No.
one that'll tear us apart.
Yes.
What's the comment saying?
This is common sense. Yes, you're the asshole.
Anything juicy? Anything that's like ripping apart?
Isn't there a way to filter like most upvotes or most popular or something like that on
I
Reddit?
think the most upvoted one gets put up on the top, anyways, right?
That's
Oh.
not true. I mean, I don't know if I filtered mine, but I'm just. Am I upset my pregnant what? I upset my pregnant.
Wait, what?
Mike, you
Am
okay?
I the asshole? Am I the asshole? I upset my pregnant wife. Yo, what is up with people and their grammar? Am I the asshole? I upset my
Reddit.
Like comma, right?
I'm
there needs to be a
skipping it.
comma
I'm
there.
skipping it. I can't even read it. I'm
Okay.
gonna have a stroke trying to read that.
Try again. Try one more time.
No, I'm moving on.
For
Yeah,
all we
that's
know, that
right.
could have been a good one. Yeah, Reddit and grammar don't go well together. Not at
You
all.
kind of just have to fill it into it by yourself.
I've read through Reddit a couple times, and the way these people type, it's beyond me. The thing is, like, you read through it quick, so you kind of make sense of it. But then you go
Yeah,
back if it
you
just
don't
doesn't
you don't
sound
actually
right.
read novels.
Yeah, you like go back if it doesn't sound right for a quick second, and you're like,
Wait,
wow.
hold on. Am I the asshole for having my wedding on brother's divorce anniversary?
It's a good one. I like this.
This one's funny.
Oh, it's a long one. Okay.
Ooh.
I, male 28, have been engaged to my fiance, female 26, for almost a year. What caused the delay was my family falling sick. My fiance and I decided to have our wedding on January 11th, 2022. We've already booked a venue, set the guest list, food menu, etc. My parents live hours away. Once they received the invitation, they called to confirm the date, then demanded I drop everything and come alone to talk about the issue that they're having with the date. I took time off work and went to see them, and they sat me down to remind me that on 11th of January, 2 years ago, my brother Isaac, 30, got officially separated from his ex-wife of 8 years. They went on about what a dreadful day that day is for the family and Isaac, and he told them he won't come to my wedding since this day happens to be his divorce anniversary.
It's fine.
Unless
Pat
I
here's
change the
dying in the
date,
corner.
right? Unless I change the date, since he's said he's planning on getting drunk and crying his eyes out for doing what he did and caused his ex to leave him. I was flabbergasted.
Wait,
Like,
he's
I-
planning on getting drunk and crying on January 11th?
Yes.
At the
Do
wedding.
that
I
after the
guess.
wedding.
No, do it at the wedding. It's open bar.
Yeah.
Go for
Well,
it.
do it after the wedding and do it at the reception.
Yes, you're right. There's a
Right.
difference between wedding and reception. Yes, that's what I meant.
Bro, open bar, find another girl. Come
Yeah.
on.
Grab the
Weddings are
mic.
That's
great
the
places to meet
bridesmaid.
people. Exactly.
Pick a bridesmaid.
Like, damn, it's been like, okay, I don't mean to be insensitive, but it's been 2 years. I understand it was a long relationship, but 2 years?
And
I mean,
like,
8 years is a
It's like,
pretty
yeah,
long
you don't
time.
keep an anniversary of the day
yeah,
you got
that's what I'm
divorced.
saying.
saying.
That's
Like,
the
you
divorce
know, like,
anniversary, though.
I thought anniversary was supposed to be for good times.
Yeah, not for
yeah.
Like, do you guys know
Not
the
the date you signed
Yeah.
divorce papers. Like, like what? Like, what kind of.
Okay, maybe it's
Who, like,
because you've never
reminisces
been
to that?
married, but like,
That's
I don't know
maybe
if this is a good connection, but do you guys keep track of the dates of when you and your exes have broken up?
No,
I can't remember.
No.
now.
No.
Right?
but they're married for 8 years.
Okay.
Although it
but-
hasn't mentioned that they had a kid. So they probably didn't even have a kid.
Oh, that's a
So-
good point.
Not a
That's
kid.
an even less of a reason to care about that day so badly.
Yeah, well, why do you care about that?
It's not like he lost his kid to his ex-wife on that
No, the
day.
anniversary. If it was the anniversary, okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, there's not much going for him right now.
Divorce anniversary.
Never heard of it.
But I politely said I'm sorry, but not changing the date period. Dad angrily said, "Why the rush? You have a lifetime ahead of you. No harm in moving the wedding date. Think about it." I explained that my fiance and I paid for the venue and everything up.
Mhm.
We can't cancel it now. Mom firmly told me to leave my fiance out of it because she had nothing to do with the conversation we were having. I got upset and said I'm not changing my wedding date, and Mom said that I'm clearly choosing a day-long celebration with my brother and warned me that I'll
Wait,
have to
wait,
live with that
Wait,
fact.
repeat that? A day long what?
A day-long day-long celebration over my brother and warned
okay.
me that I'll have to live with the fact I ruined my relationship with him over. Dad added, telling me to think of it this way. And this is in bold, like this part. I'm getting married on the very same date my brother's marriage ended, and asked how I can possibly not feel guilty for having my wedding anniversary be my brother's divorce anniversary for years to come.
But it's
Okay.
not like they would take part in this anniversary regardless, because it's an anniversary between him and his wife. It's not like you throw a big party with your
It's
whole
not
family.
like it's,
Hey, I got
it's-
married today last year. It's my 1 year anniversary. No, you go out to
Well-
dinner with your wife.
Yeah, and honestly, it sounds like this guy just needs to get laid. Sorry.
Yeah,
He can do that at the wedding,
exactly.
This wedding sounds like a perfect time for him.
right?
This is a
his
perfect
time.
opportunity for him to move on.
Oh man.
I
It's like-
argue that
It's a
Go
good
ahead.
opportunity for him to look at that date as something that doesn't affect him anymore.
absolutely.
It could be a good thing now.
Yes. But I completely agree with the soon to be couple because they definitely put a lot of money into this
Absolutely.
wedding, and
Mhm.
you don't
Oh, yeah.
always get 100% refund.
Absolutely.
Really?
They would be lucky with a 50% refund, and that's already a
Yeah.
lot. Because weddings
Yeah.
aren't they like at least 30K?
It depends. It's probably a cheaper one, to be honest.
Mine wouldn't be.
Right, yeah.
I was
think
gonna
it's a rip-off.
say
Yeah.
we're talking 6 figures here.
I'm looking average cost. No, what?
Yeah,
Right.
Indian weddings are
Indian weddings
are
are
over,
hard.
yeah.
over a week.
Yeah, my
We're
friend
talking loans.
just got married, and I think he paid like it was like 65,000. So a
Across the
lot of
country, the
money.
average
Yeah.
cost of a wedding was $20,300
For
What's the
what?
cost?
for a wedding.
I know, but like, what is costing that much money?
I don't know.
The
How
venue,
much
the
does an average
food,
wedding
like
cost? A highest okay. So reception can be around 15,000. The engagement ring is about between 5 and 6,000. The band is between 3 and 4. Photographer about 2. The ceremony site about 1,500 to 2,000. The wedding dress, oh, they went into detail. $500 wedding cake. Holy shit! Invitations.
They
Never thought
wait,
invitations would
Yeah.
cost
you don't even
$400.
eat the wedding cake, right?
Yeah,
You do. You
I
do.
think
They cut it
so.
and they pass it around.
No, I
Yeah.
thought they get like a sheet cake that they pass out to the guests.
I heard of that. It's
No.
like you have like
What?
that wedding cake to make it look grand, but then in the back they're cutting up an actual cake
Yeah,
to serve.
they don't
Okay.
No,
cut
that sounds like
actual
a
Oh
scam
my
cake.
from the
god,
industry.
this
I think the
world's
entire
stupid.
cost of the wedding
No,
cake is the decoration.
the thing is though, that kind of makes sense. It's like the bride and the groom, like they do like that thing where they each have a piece of the wedding cake together, but then they have another cake in the back that's made like the same exact ingredients, and they just pass that around.
Right, but what do you do with the wedding
Come
cake?
on.
I'll smash into my wife's
There's
face.
only
What the
like
fuck are you
one
gonna do
little
with it?
piece that's so it's probably like one little piece that is actually made out of cake. The rest is like made out of
Yeah,
art.
and it's probably
Oh,
like the
okay,
top
that's true.
layer.
What if you like cut into like the wrong part? It's like, oh, hold on. Let me readjust.
Videographer 1,700. The tuxedo. Wow, the difference in price. A wedding dress is 1,200. The tuxedo is 200. Rehearsal dinner. Oh, I forgot about that. 1,000. Reception DJ 1,000. You need a band and a DJ.
I would say that's either or.
Yeah. Mine is
Ceremony
1,000.
musician. Okay. How's catering? Wait. Oh, catering is about $70 per guest. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I would say around 30. 30 plus.
Right. I'm sure you need to go with like the wedding planner or whatever, right? Like the
So like
person.
y'all
Oh,
are
yeah, you
good
gotta
with,
plan it
like,
out with them
being
too.
single
Yeah.
with me for forever, right?
What?
I don't want to get married.
Oh, I'm down. I'm not getting married.
We'll just live in an
right.
apartment together. It's fine.
No, I'll
Yeah.
share a duplex with you.
I'm down.
I'll own the duplex.
Yes, Rob will own the duplex. We pay
I'm
him
not
nothing.
into this fool.
No, we pay him nothing.
Wait, no, hold on. No, I didn't say that.
He's paying the mortgage and we get free room and board. Or free living.
Oh man.
Wait, was that the end of the Reddit post?
No, I'm trying to find out where I
You
ended
should
up.
highlight the place where
You
we
ended
said.
off with
Yeah,
him
right.
getting up and telling
Oh,
you no,
okay.
and then in the bolded spot.
Yeah, I know. I argue that Isaac's only himself to blame for sleeping with someone else while married, and my
It's this guy's
he's the
fault
cause
too.
of the divorce.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, if he's the cause of the divorce, how is
You're
this like he did it to himself?
It
You know
just
what,
gets
he
worse and
probably-
worse for this guy.
He probably won't admit it. He's definitely someone that won't admit what he's done wrong.
He's in denial.
100% denial. It's not my fault. All I did was sleep with
Right.
someone else as a married man of 8 years.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. Accidentally slipped in.
Right.
So he said my ex-sister-in-law was right to decide she was having none of it. My parents justified it as he was drunk, but the outcome is the same.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
God.
He was drunk, so that means no, I was just playing.
Yeah, right. Before I left, they said if Isaac isn't coming, then they too won't come to the wedding, which devastated me because I want my family with me to share my joy. Because
Mhm.
this is a big
Yeah.
deal for me, and I wasn't sure if my parents have a point seeing more, and more family are saying they won't attend if I'll still have my wedding on January 11th.
Wow.
Why is this? Wow.
Okay. So
This family's petty
there's
not
a
to
couple
Yeah.
ways to think about this. Their family has a point, but it's not a point strong enough to move the wedding because first of all, it's something that's not even that big of magnitude to even worry about. It's one person. Yes, it's his brother, you said? It's
What
his
is the chances that this that they accidentally planned this date on the
It was
on the
definitely an accident. It had to be.
divorce
Like
anniversary?
Yeah, because
why
no
are you
one.
thinking about like who's you don't think about whose divorce anniversaries on this date. You think
No, I
about
know, I know. I'm
whose
just trying
birthday,
to think,
other
like, devil's
anniversaries.
advocate,
Divorce
right? Like,
anniversary.
Yeah. No, it's like what holidays are around that time, birthdays, and it's
True.
actually a pretty bad time for the wedding anyway because like the holidays were just there and you're
More stuff to
buying
celebrate.
now
people don't got money.
a wedding gift. And if it's like an away wedding, you have to pay for a hotel and stuff like that.
People don't have money, man.
Yeah. But the family does have a point, but it's not strong enough to suggest moving the wedding like whatsoever. It's just something to, like have in the back of your mind. He could go the selfless route because he won't have most of his family there. So they'll change the date unless he doesn't mind it. The problem is that if he does not change the date and they go on with the wedding, it'll cause like a whole clusterfuck between him and his family to the point where they might not even talk to each other. But then again, the parents and the family are choosing his brother over him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like a younger sibling, you know, like
Mhm.
the parents are taking his side for something he's completely wrong about, you know.
Yeah. The parents
Definitely
are
the
definitely
baby
like,
in the
yeah,
pan.
he
No,
didn't do
wait.
anything. It was her fault they got divorced. No,
Right.
it was his fault. But you should still share in the joy of your other son getting married.
No, he's 28 and his brother's 30.
Oh,
Oh, this is an older brother. Oh,
Oh,
older
jeez.
brother.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
Sounds like a little bit of favoritism going on here.
Right.
Like, tell them to grow up. Come on, put some big boy pants on. Wait, that means they got married when we were 20.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
wait,
just a
22.
problem waiting to happen.
22.
No, because you
22.
said they were married
He
for
was
8 years.
30 and he's 30 and they got married for 8 they were married for 8 years. So
But he was
Ha-
single
and
for
were
2 years.
divorced and was single
2
for
years.
2 years.
Yeah.
For
So
10 years.
they got
yeah.
married at 20. That's already a little bit too young of an age to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why he cheated.
The man cheated at 28. I mean, that's more of a realistic age to get married at. But still, I think he was too young and they didn't know what they were getting themselves into in the first place.
Who marries at the age of 20? Oh,
Well, none of us because
I think
we're all 23 and
previous
24.
generations, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
100%, yeah.
Unless, well, I mean, there's also the whole thing of having an oopsie child and getting married anyway.
Shotgun
Yeah.
weddings.
Hmm Was that the end of the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
so he's not the asshole
I do not think he's the asshole.
Yeah.
Me neither. I don't think so.
because they have to pick a date that best works for them. If that's the date that best works for them and they can't do it any other time, I mean, like all the invitations were sent out and everyone was already RSVPing. I think you RSVP 6 or 7 months before the actual date, which means that's putting us in the summer of the year before. It's very hard to find
I
a
feel
venue.
like this issue should have came up when he sent out like
Yeah.
the save the dates, right? Save the
He
dates are
did.
like it's your family. Aren't you talking about
Wait, it
when
did come
you
up because it was right after the parents got the letters, like the RSVP. That's when they called them back
is
home.
that
And
what they said?
I think so.
Oh yeah, once they received the invitations, they called to confirm the date, then demanded I drop everything and come alone to talk
Mm,
about the issue they're having with the date. But like, okay, if I was getting married and I finally got like, a date, the first thing I'm doing is calling my parents and being like,
Mhm.
"Hey, this is the date I'm getting married."
yeah, you should at least discuss it, like, with them.
Yeah, I
at
feel like
least.
that's something that should be happening.
Not like, yeah. Well,
So
I
not
think
the
like in general
asshole.
consensus is he is in the clear. He's not an
Yeah, he's
asshole.
in the clear. His family's overreacting, and his
Mhm.
brother's being a little bitch.
Yes. Sweet.
Agreed.
Hmm
Can we get a comment section on this?
Yeah.
What's the comment say?
So there's one that's like glowing. It's like it has like a neon board.
That sounds promising. Let's do it.
Yeah. Not the asshole, and I'm confused.
I
am
think we have
currently
just
going
enough time for
through-
this, right?
What's that?
We have just enough time for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Not the asshole, and I'm confused. I am currently going through a divorce, and I already have at least 3 anniversaries. The day she left, the day she told me she definitely wasn't coming back, and the day the decree Nisi was signed. I don't know. Maybe that's a divorce term.
What is it?
And there will be another when the decree absolute comes through.
Isn't that 4?
So that would be the 4th one.
Okay.
And there will
Decree
be another.
Nisi.
Yeah, so he has 3 dates. The day she left, the day she told me she wasn't coming back,
These are all
and the day we
anniversaries,
signed
bro.
the decree. Then, of course, there's our wedding anniversary, the anniversary of the day we met, and her birthday. So many dates that people
That's
can't
7.
steal for happier reasons. Clearly, I've been doing it wrong because I have completely failed to demand that my entire family arrange their life around these poignant but ultimately meaningless dates. I hadn't realized that I was supposed to spend the rest of my life mourning a marriage and refusing to enjoy anything else. Damn.
Wow.
What the heck?
Wow. That's
Okay,
that's cold. But
That was
it's
exactly what we were
absolutely
saying.
justified.
100%. That's exactly what we were saying, right?
Mm-hmm. Like,
Is that the whole
come on,
thing?
move on. That was
Move
their
on.
comment.
Oh, okay. So should we do one more of the I'm an asshole?
Yeah, if you guys want.
Yeah.
I
One quick
mean,
one.
we have about 10 minutes.
Coolio. You gotta
Let's do
go
one quick one.
back to a
'cause
small.
these are interesting. One that does not involve marriage, please. Which is that marriage
There's only
or
one.
rent, because that's
Okay,
something
how
that we
about
all
this?
do not have any knowledge about.
Am I the asshole for not giving my friend money from a lawsuit she was a part of?
Wait.
Wait,
The
what?
lawsuit that he won that she was a part of?
Yeah, like maybe she like claimed to be like a witness or something.
Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Wanna
I,
hear this
20
one?
female, attempted to rent an apartment with my other friend, 19 female, over a year ago. Unfortunately, we got scammed out of a lot of money to a. We were both young and inexperienced with this stuff, so we were easily fooled. I lost about $3,000 and she lost $1,500. I immediately started the lawsuit process. Due to me losing all the money, I fell on hard times and I'm struggling financially currently, as she is as well. But she refused to file her own claim, and I am only permitted to have my money and compensation returned to me. It's been a year and she hasn't made any effort to pursue a lawsuit against them for her lost earnings. Meanwhile, I've spent hours a day at the courts for the past year trying to make a case and preparing for the hearing. I eventually received money and got much more than I gave initially because I was able to prove I lost a lot of financial income and a lot based on the corporation's scam. Anyways, even though I received a large sum of money, it does not account for what my friend paid out or put down. She could file herself and receive her money plus more back, but she is trying to tell me I owe her half of the lawsuit. I need the money I received for medical bills, my current rent, and other expenses I have lost, which is why I was granted the amount. I've explained to her she would have got her own money if she would have put the effort in and filed herself. She said that I'm the asshole because she is owed money. Some of my friends say I am too and should just give her half the lawsuit. For reference, I only got $5,000 from the lawsuit.
She shouldn't. First of all, half is too much because
Yeah, because
she
she
lost
only lost
3K.
1,500.
and she only lost 1,500. If anything, give her 1,500.
1,500.
But even then, you
know,
are not the
that's
asshole, and her and your friends are the asshole.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm sure she paid for a lawyer as well and other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the legal expenses and stuff.
Like
too, so.
she went through for a whole year, hours a day at the court. Like
She put in
that's
the
like
effort, man.
that's your time that you're spending on your lawsuit, and the fact that your friend could have done the exact same thing to get her money back and more, that's not your fault. That's her friend's fault. So she is not the asshole for owing money. If she wants, she can give money to her, but she's not an asshole for saying, no, this is my money, I deserve it.
I
Not
completely
even deserve it. It's like she needs it for her.
Yeah, that
her
too.
medical bills and stuff too.
to
Yeah,
anyone
she-
who thinks she deserves half. Half.
No, half is too
Explain
much.
that
That's
you put it
2,500.
Yeah, it's OD.
$1,000. If you give her half, you end up with less than you lost.
Yeah,
Then explain she put in 1,500, so there is no way she's getting to get she's going to get 2,500 from your settlement. My guess is
No.
that she's been saying whatever to these friends, making it seem like you were both equally inconvenient and that the lawsuit was some joint claim.
No.
Explain that you told her how to reclaim her own share and she could still do it, but has been refusing. And that if she puts in her own claim, she'll be able to get back more than what she put in. Why should you both walk away with less than you deserve when you both can walk away with more? She just has to file her own claim.
Mm-hmm.
I completely
Yep.
agree.
I agree. Yeah.
She's after all this time, she's only $2,000 up. Like she got her $3K back, but she's only $2,000 up.
Yep.
So the friend would probably be $1,000 up. So she would get like 2,500. But it doesn't. No, she does not deserve any money from her filing
Yeah.
the lawsuit.
That was easy.
Maybe if she
No, I
helped,
completely agree.
but she didn't even help.
Yeah, it was honestly like the friend was just on her ass pretty much.
Yeah,
Waiting
she
for
didn't
it.
do anything.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you do the lawsuit, and like when you're done, like send some over. No,
Yeah.
you're demanding it, and you're calling her an asshole for not giving you money
Sounds
that
like a
you don't
mooch.
deserve. A mooch.
She should sue her for slander.
Put her in more debt.
Yeah,
Right, sir.
right.
That goes to show you, watch out for your
I mean, money
choose
changes.
your friends.
That's a fact.
It's not even that much money.
He talks.
It's not even that much money.
But like, if you're in so much debt, I get it. You become
Yeah.
desperate, but you are still most definitely the asshole.
yeah, no, she's not the asshole.
No, yeah, the friend is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like you guys said, she wanted half of it, and the girl would be still negative $500 after giving half.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of messed up. You're an
If she
asshole. Give me
requested like,
money.
1,500, then I can see it.
Not
right?
even requesting it, just asking if she would be as so kind to, give her
Exactly.
1,500.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
not demanding it.
is there any way, since you won this much, and do you think I can get some of it, or not even the full 1,500? Right?
Yeah.
You're not entitled to it.
No, you're entitled to 0 of it.
And
If anything, it's like whatever you can spare. Because I think like
Like,
Sarav
as a
said,
friend, right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
Sarav said, she still has to pay for bills with this money. She
Yeah.
lost 3K. She only gained 2. There's still other bills that she has to pay with those $2,000.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And if anything, like she could tell the lawyer's name, how she did it, help her along the way. That'd be so much
Exactly.
more
Literally
helpful.
give
Mhm.
her all the information she needs.
Yeah.
And she won't have to
that-
spend just like as long as like she doesn't have to spend nearly as much time in the court.
Mhm.
Probably like half or less.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right?
Imagine the friend that walks out with like 10K. Then
And she's
And the
still
friend goes
demanding
out.
half.
then the girl can demand money from her friend.
I don't know. Even then, like, she's not entitled to it. She didn't do anything.
No, if the friend is helped by her to file a claim.
Oh, yeah.
If she helps her friend and then her friend walks away with an absurd amount of money, she then should can and should ask for some compensation for helping her so much.
Well, I mean, if you have that
I
in
don't know
writing
if
and whatnot.
she's entitled to half, though, right? Like,
Oh no.
I think it should be split the same way their contributions were split.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, Mike, I'm talking about the friend filing her own claim.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like,
if she
the friend
files her
that
own
put in
claim and the
1,500
girl
and
helps
she
her along
paid-
the way.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
I'm gonna
even
have to try to not be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Again, her friend who only made $1,500 off of that
2000.
that suit.
Yeah.
Oh, she put in 3,000.
Yeah, she lost 3,000, gained
Yes,
5,000.
you're right. Yeah, so the friend that made 2,000, like she's not entitled to any of her friend's winnings if she were to get
Mm.
anything.
Oh, that's why I said if she helps her
Right.
along the way by giving her the information she needs to get a successful claim.
Yeah, I mean, that has to be like an agreement beforehand.
I think
She
so,
should have just
yeah.
sued as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just
They could have done
resue
it
again.
side by side,
Yeah.
or just do a joint claim,
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
class action lawsuit.
Right? Yeah.
Get everyone to sue this person.
To the
They said it was a
organization.
corporation. I don't know what it was.
I feel like if it's a corporation, $5,000.
I don't think they can disclose what that corporation
A
is.
closed community, most likely, where they rented.
Yeah.
Huh?
Probably like a
Mhm.
closed community where they rented from. Like, have you guys heard of Vermella?
No.
No.
Never.
It's an apartment complex basically.
Okay.
Except they look more like student housing kind of. Like
So
the
you-
UC.
Right. Yeah, because they had many locations. Right?
Yeah, like the
Mhm.
UC isn't just for students, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure there was like 10 of them like throughout the country.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the UC is a corporation, so there you go.
Yeah.
I think they're owned by American
Campus.
Campus?
Campus.
The
Yeah.
American
Like
campus, yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I do remember those emails.
hmm
Good times.
You see if you're
Annoying.
listening.
Sponsor us.
I want 2 months of my rent back for the months that we were in COVID.
you, I do
That's for a
think you
different-
are entitled
yeah.
to that.
So
Yeah.
That you got gypped so bad.
Mm-hmm. Lived
Should you
there.
do
Well, paid for half of January, I think, or
Mm.
like January, February, March. COVID hit, so April, May, June, July. That's April, May, June, July, 4 months, and I only got one back. So you owe me 3 months. Take note.
I got 1 month back.
Yep. And
Wait,
the reason why they
did-
weren't giving
did-
it away because you could still live there during COVID.
When were
cool.
you sent home?
When am I what?
When were you sent home from school? Like March?
March 18th.
Yeah, the day that we got called off.
Friday,
So
March
halfway
18th.
through March, right? But rent was due on what, the 8th of every month.
But that was the first.
But I think you have like a 7-day leeway. Like
Oh, okay.
if you don't. So
March 18th? March 13th, sorry.
March 13th. Okay, so let's say you were there for half the month, but you already paid for the entire month, so they don't owe you that, right? Because
Yeah.
you can stay. So
Correct.
March. So now you're talking about April, May, June, July. Okay.
Mhm. In all honesty, they should have given the option to end the contract. At least.
They're not do that.
I know they won't do that because they'll lose money.
Yeah.
But like, come on, so many people are going home because of COVID.
Yeah.
And like, what about the people that are there on a student visa?
They stay.
They'll definitely go home to their family because now everything's online.
I don't know. I
Oh.
mean, then you
You can't
risk
really-
not being able to come back.
No, you can come back because you still have your student visa. You have to get one every year, don't you?
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, but you still have to get one every year regardless.
I don't know about the application process and stuff, but I know that if you are here on visa, it's hard for you to leave and come.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
The
have
thing
to
is,
jump
when your
through
visa
hoops.
ends, you have to leave. It's kind of messed up because, like, so many other countries, you can go there and do all the schooling you want
Absolutely.
for so much less of a price. Like, Srav, we were talking to Snehal, and she said that somebody went to Greece for medical school.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's definitely way cheaper than here.
Oh, I'm sure. No, not Greece. Israel. That's where.
Is
That's where it's going.
is Israel medical?
I was gonna go to the Caribbean.
Ooh,
Caribbean.
Yeah, but that's up.
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
I was
it.
told.
Don't say it. Wait, what
I
does
was
his last
told
name
that,
start
like-
with?
Huh?
What does his last name start with?
A D.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, you know.
Oh no, don't because my screen is recording and it'll show up.
Oh,
Wait, a B or
Okay.
a D?
D.
Okay.
D is in dog.
Does everyone know who he's talking about?
yeah. I know.
Yeah, if you did
Can you
a
text
pre,
me?
you had to talk to him.
It was a menacing dude.
No, I don't remember. His last
Anyways.
name.
What?
His last name start with the D? Professor.
Both first and last name
Oh.
starts with a D.
Oh, yeah. He's DD.
D.
Dr. DD.
So yeah, medical school of Israel is 9 to 15,000 per year. That's
That's it.
like the cheaper undergrads in the U.S.
How much is medical school in the Caribbean?
I don't know. One of my friends from high school just finished that up. He went to the Caribbean.
So I was gonna do that, right? Because
Mhm.
didn't have all the qualifications to get into American medical school.
America.
But apparently, like the matching, your chances of matching into a residency program is so low because
Yeah.
they're obviously going to prioritize, everyone that went to medical school here over people who did it abroad.
Mhm.
So
So I don't know if this is a school in the Caribbean. Western Atlantic University School of Medicine.
I don't know, man.
I believe
Well,
it.
I mean, it's $20K per semester.
But
Per
okay, so
semester,
that's
Yeah, that's
Bruh.
still the same price as undergrad schools here.
I know.
you really want to be have to be a doctor at that point.
Yeah. So, wait, Mike, were you still saying something, or was that it?
You paid $20K per
Semester.
semester?
That's for medical school at that place.
No. But you said it's the same as undergrad. It's the same as
Yeah,
a
because
year of undergrad.
No, there are $40,000
Yeah, like a private
tuitions in the
school.
US.
Yeah,
Oh.
we went to a state school that was like
Yeah.
cheaper. You
State schools
know.
are dumb.
Seton
cheap
Hall is
compared to here.
40K. If you go to places like Villanova, they're 40K.
Yeah.
My brother's is like 50,000, but they
Where'd you go?
do give generous. Seton Hall, but they
Oh.
give like generous.
Yeah,
It's
see-
50 now. My sister's there.
Yeah, but Seton Hall gives out a lot of scholarships though.
They do. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Private schools they give out scholarships. Nobody's
Mhm.
business.
Did your brother do well in high school?
He did actually. He just got screwed over by. That's for a different topic, but he got he got screwed over for different reasons. So
FAFSA.
that too. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
I
your
know
family
the
can
feeling.
afford 2 toppings on a pizza. Ridiculous. All right, so I think this is a good place to end it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to end the recording on the video before I make my outro. But,
Gotcha.
for
Yeah, this is a good first video podcast, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
I think it was a pretty good one.
next time we'll
Oh.
have props, and we'll probably try to figure out how we can put the web browser on here so you can see what we're talking about. I think the
I-
stream was good, like sharing.
I
your
found more
screen.
numbers.
Numbers for
Wait,
what?
what?
Schools?
So the Saba University School of Medicine, 17K per semester.
Wait, how much is medical school in the United States?
Dumb expensive.
50K per semester,
Yeah?
40K per semester.
What is
Oh,
NJMS?
what is it? NJMS.
NJMS tuition. You want to take any guesses? Oh shit.
Whoa.
No idea. I'm gonna say like 56.
I wanted
per
to say
semester.
50, 60, but I feel like it's gonna
Yeah.
be...
Oh, that's not bad. 44 a year.
Oh, but still. Oh, 44 a year?
A year,
For
yeah.
New Jersey
alright.
residents?
Wait, isn't that the
Yeah.
same as
But that's
Caribbean?
New Jersey Medical School. Like, come on.
It's like
Okay.
one of the cheapest
Yeah.
options. Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably the cheapest.
Where's there a good medical school?
Doesn't
Do
Columbia have a school?
NYU.
No,
Oh
they're
wait,
free.
NYU is free.
They're free.
Is your
Doesn't Columbia have
Um,
a medical program?
Oh.
NYU is the only one I'm pretty sure that does it free.
Doesn't
Oh, the
Columbia have
medical school is free?
Yeah, the med school is completely free.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know
Yeah.
My cousin,
oh.
I think recently.
Wait, hold
finished
on. Wait, hold on. 7 tuition-free medical schools to consider: NYU, Columbia, Cornell, Washington University.
it.
Really?
The thing is that like if you try and consider those, the competition rate there
Oh.
is insane.
I know Cornell is like a super good school, but whenever
Yeah.
I think about it, I think of Andy Bernard.
Andy from The
The
Office.
Office,
Yes.
Right.
I just can't take people who went to Cornell seriously.
Right.
Like how could someone like that have gone to a school as prestigious as Cornell?
It's pronounced Cornell.
Well, if you watch the show, it's like his parents come in, and it's like his dad went there, so he kind of got the what is
Oh.
it, the legacy
Yeah.
acceptance. And that's why he's like such an idiot. Like,
All right.
he
Tufts
sells
University.
paper.
Tufts University School of Medicine, Boston, Massachusetts, $77K a year with room and board. So
Wait, that's actually
not
not too
bad.
bad.
60,
With room and
65K a year.
With
So
room
yeah,
and board is not too bad.
65K a year about without room and board. And then number
Dude,
2
on the
is
next episode, can we
School
just
of
talk
Medicine.
about how much we got screwed over by the apartment at at NJIT?
Sure.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Columbia, 60K.
Oh, I mean, Ant got bent over backwards, but the
Yeah,
rest
they
of us
bent me over,
who
slapped my ass,
actually
did
got
everything.
somewhat of what we paid for,
Mhm.
It's still like
it's still
dumb
ridiculous.
for what we
They
got.
did an Irish jig on my ass.
Oh my god!
Exactly what happened.
All right, we were
Anyways.
closing the episode. I can't remember.
Yeah, we
that
were.
already.
All right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. For those who are listening, audio only. This video will be up on YouTube. I guess I'll post the YouTube channel on the Instagram account. I guess
And
I'll
what's
put
the
the link
Instagram
in the
account?
bio. What's that?
What's the Instagram name?
NFYT_pod.
Boom.
Woo!
I think.
Or refer to last episode for.
Refer to
for
the last
episode.
few episodes for.
Yeah.
We might as well mention every episode, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know when I'm gonna be able to upload this video. It'll probably be. Ideally, it would be before we record the next episode.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So
Yeah. So, how do I close this without? All right. I think I should close this first. So I'll do this transition.
so get ahead of all the YouTube watchers and listen to us first on Spotify.
Yup.
Find us on Spotify first. Yeah.
And this
Nickel
has
for
been
you.
another episode of Nickel for Your Thoughts.